What's up, Internet? I completely forgot that there was fireworks today. In other news, I left my controller on the title screen for about 10 minutes and it desynced 3 times, so that's good. But I was going to stream yesterday and something fun happened in the sense that the power was out for about 8 hours, so I couldn't stream yesterday, unfortunately. But yeah, fireworks apparently. Hey, there's Red. Hey, we got a sparkler. Cool. I'm guessing these are one-use items. I should probably check what my inventory... Oh, I got tons of... Let's talk to Red. What are you doing, Red? Yes, I'm your favorite cousin. Limited liability. Uh-oh. Okay, what am I winning? I want to win. Hold on. Oh. Okay. 500 bells a ticket. Alright, let's go. I got tons of bells, so let's win us a prize. Lucky number 7. What's a tweeter? Yes, let's go again. So we got 7. Let's see what else we got. We've got 2. Blue sparkler. How many numbers are there though, Red? What are all the options? I'd like to know the full list of prizes and stuff. Hey, that's a pretty thing. Yellow balloons! Let's do it again. I'm gonna spend all my bells on this, I'm sure. There's 11. Okay, so there's at least 11 numbers. Let's do it again! This isn't just a scam, is it? Ah, it can't be. It's good old Red. He's completely legit. A blue balloon! Where's Bunny Bee Balloon? That was the best balloon. More balloons. Zoiby want balloon. Want balloon now. Alright, come on. Number 4. A bubble blower. You mean a bubble wand? Okay. Let's do it again. You know, we haven't gotten the same prize twice, so it could be that we could go through all these before it cycles through, which would be kind of cool. I would like that very much to be the case. Number 5. 5 is not a round number. It's an odd number. I would say an even number would be round. Something you could divide by 2 with. That is a 9. No, it's a 6. You tricked me, Red. I genuinely don't think we've gotten the same prize twice. Which means we're either wildly lucky, or this is actually a smartly made pseudo-event. Number 9! But not a 6. Do it again. What's the grand prize here? Is this just random crap we can equip? Because that's fine, but I would like something a little bit more fantastic, like some furniture or something. I like that there's a garbage bin right next to this, just knowing that you're going to dump all this stuff. I already have a blue balloon. Okay, now we're doubling up. Is this a duplicate? Let's find out. Yeah, it looks like we've gotten everything, or at least we're starting to get doubles now. Wish I could at least see, like, the list of stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then these 2 are doubles. So yeah, I guess there's 12. What's with the star dealy boppers, Isabel? I need to know. Do I get Dealy Boppers? Why are yours star-shaped? I want star-shaped Dealy Boppers. I like that they have spring physics. That's kind of cool. I want... Yeah. Here. You can take that. Cool. I got Dealy Boppers. Why are you all staring at it there? You can't see anything. Music's quite nice for this little event, I'll say that much. I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. I don't know if we're gonna do too much because it is an event. We should probably just take part in it, but still. It's quite pretty. Ooh, does it reflect off the water? They did that in the original. It doesn't look like it does. And that's definitive proof this game is worse than the original Animal Crossing, I guess. Let's see what the Able Sisters are up to. They're open, as the sign says. Maybe, just maybe, they'll have something extra super special awesome today. Now, we aren't wearing a costume today, so we can't actually just go in there. I wonder if they're going to just start selling Dealy Boppers. I want the star ones that Isabelle has. I think those are cool. Kabuki Actor Yukata. Morning Glory Yukatas. Those do look like Morning Glories. Crown. I think I can't actually afford that. You know what? Screw it. I don't have a lot of use for stuff. We're going to buy that. And then we're going to go withdraw a bunch of bells and buy that crown, because you know what, we've got the bells and I don't know what else I'm gonna do with them. Might as well make good use of them, I guess. I don't know. I think there's supposed to be a bigger crown for like 2 million bells, but it's even rarer to show up. Must go to Nooklings afterwards. Excuse me, pardon me. Love the star Dealy Boppers. Will I be unable to check my town evaluation now that Isabelle isn't here? I'm curious. Or will Nook handle it? Nope. I guess we just don't have features. Which means if I had to make a complaint about one of my villagers swearing because I got it off the internet, I would just have to live with it. Okay, let's go to Nook shopping first and foremost. Is there any... Nope, we got that KK. Is there a new... Nope. Just the outfits, of which I already have because someone sent them to me, and this, which I sent to them. Okay, so... Nothing there for us, but we can withdraw some bells and get ourselves a crown. Once I go to Nook shopping for no reason again. I wish to go to the Abada. Deposit is the opposite. I want to withdraw... What? Oh, I see. Okay. It's limited based on my inventory space. Okay. Okay, I can fix this. To the beach! Where I'm going to dump all my crap for the moment. Okay. Well, since we have one of those, let's drop it. I like that I can place these balloons. I wonder if I can order them. Also, I want my bunny bee balloon plant. Ooh, a new Chihuahua fan. Very stylish and completely useless, but still. Place item. I don't know if I can order these from Nook. If I can, that would be great. By the way, Isabel. Unless you're giving me your dealy boppers, because I kind of want them. I'm just hoping that the Able sisters stock them as well. Okay, to the Abada once again, and we'll withdraw 1000000. We're gonna go buy some hats with all our money, because that's what you do when you have all the bells ever, is you buy hats with them. That's just common sense right there. Pardon. I must go. Whoa, that one exploded big. Whoa, that one exploded big too. Cool. But I can't be distracted, for we have hats to buy, and if we don't buy hats, then the hats will be unavailable. And we can't have unavailable hats being unavailable. We need to have hats be available. I would like to buy myself a hat, thank you. Down, 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 down. Ooh. Oh yeah, we need that too. That's totally my color. All right, we need that, and we need this. I don't think I'll wear it out, though. I think I'll just put that in my inventory for later. I like my starry robe. It's far more stylish. Alright. Where are the Nooklings up to? What are you Nooklings up to, you Nooklings? Not much from the looks of it. Nothing here for me, I guess. Oh, well. What can you do? Not much, evidently. Just gotta sit here and enjoy the fact that we can't do much with the Nooklings. Oh. That's what that is. How entirely useless. Well, that's neat. Complete waste of inventory space, but neat, I guess. I mean, at least the balloons are an item that are usable, I guess. I don't know. Some of this stuff just seems kind of crap. I shall hold green balloon. Because it matches my dealy boppers. Oh, I can play with it. It's so pointless and I love it. Okay. I think that was a flower. Oh, that's cool. Wonder how long this goes for. Probably until 9, I imagine. So we just caught it. But I have to admit, this is pretty cool. Very. Boom! That one was like a flower, too. Fireworks are neat. How are you doing, Marina? Extra wow. Yeah, you'll have a favorite. It's the one I designed. Pierce. He just likes them. What are you doing, Drago? Fireworks are neat. I'd just like to chat and have more dealy boppers, please. I love your star bopper and I want them. Why can't I have star boppers? Give me star boppers. How much dialogue does she have if you're just talking to her? Yay! More for me! Let's chat some more. She has a lot of dialogue. Well, I have all these people to watch it with, so that's kind of nice. Aww. Let's keep talking. I like your star bopper, but I want it more. Okay, so she has like about half a dozen different lines of dialogue. That's kind of impressive. Ah, I do quite like the lighting on this. I kind of sort of finished this dinosaur, by the way. It's the dinosaur centipede. I don't like this, but it's not a bad placeholder because the bones line up, kind of. But, you know, otherwise it's just hanging out. Whoa, that was cool. I gotta admit, they got the fireworks right in this game. It's very pretty. Hold on. I'm going to remove this. Okay. I don't know why you're telling me this, game, but sure. So we just gotta wait for a nice big one to show up on screen. That's not a bad one. Let's see if we can get a better one. I do actually vaguely remember the name Blues Wolf, so yes, I would say I remember you. But I also don't have a lot of viewers, so I kind of remember all of them. How are you doing, Faith911? We're watching fireworks, and I'm trying to take a photo of a good-looking one. Preferably the one I designed. That'd be kind of nice. That's not bad. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm still jealous of Isabel's star dealy boppers, though. I just want to get all the fireworks. Fun story. Taking photos of fireworks is actually very, very hard. I've tried to do it. Too early. Oh, and that was one of the really cool explosion-y ones. This is a neat little event. It's a shame most of the crap you get from it seems kind of pointless, but still. Are we going to see another one of those big explosion-y ones? That's not one of them. I do like that there's a lot of variance in their designs as well. Kind of like actual fireworks. Come on. Oh, that one's quite pretty. I guess we're just watching fireworks now. I'm okay with that, but... I'm curious what other events they're gonna do now that they've added stuff with updates. Oh, that's pretty. I think I like the blue and pink ones a lot. I think those might be some of my favorites. Well, that kind of worked. I still gotta figure out how we're gonna build this island a little bit. I'm still trying to properly noodle around the design of it. And I kind of have it worked out a little bit, but I kind of also don't. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I think that's a great photo. I just noticed there's a full moon, too. That's quite pretty. I want to see if we can get one of the custom design ones on photo. Nope. Probably spent half the video just doing this. And yet it's almost as fun as actually watching fireworks and with less chance of personal injury. So that's a big plus. There we go. That's the one I wanted. I can't remember what the... There we go. Okay. So we've done that. I guess our next move, we'll be trying to take a look at our little area and plan out our next steps towards making it awesome. Which I'm thinking right now means we gotta move a bunch more hyacinths. Because, yeah, it's a problem. Also gotta clear this up. Okay, so I'm thinking what we need to do is clear out this ledge above us so that we can get a proper lead up to this area. Also, we need to properly, like, set this up so that it's nice and rounded out. Also, I think this is a, yes, the Rodeo Springy Ride-On. Okay. Not sure what I'm doing with that immediately, but I've got it. So, we'll clear out these fossils. Might take them to Blithers just to get them appraised. Maybe we got something that we can make another Franken dino with. And then I guess we'll try and move ourselves some hyacinths. While listening to the very, very nice music that's playing right now. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm really hoping I get those Star Dealy Boppers from Isabelle somehow. I can't get that. There's too many flowers everywhere. Okie doke. So, let's see what we can do about these fossils and hopefully see if we get something we need. By that I mean something that goes well with the stretchy dinosaur neck thingy. That's currently my fossil I need to remix with something. I might have to dump some more stuff on the beach just so I got some inventory space. But hopefully we can clear out that area and try and modify the area around it a little bit. I'm still not really sure, again, about the sort of width of the walls of our little cratery area we need to build. Right, Megalocide, that's of no use. Dimetrodon skull, that is not very useful for me. And an Iguanodon skull, which is that thing. None of which are useful. Okay, we can sell all that. That's okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna go down here and dump a bunch of stuff onto the beach. Let's see what we got. Place item, because balloons are pretty. Place item, because of course we're gonna put a pinwheel there. Yeah, I've heard of someone like making an entire garden out of pinwheels, like in real life. That's a neat idea, actually. But the amount of effort it would take to do it here would be kind of prohibitive, I think. Drop item. Drop item. Drop item. I wonder what would happen if you were to drop below a certain star level, like right now. Like, would that count? Because Isabelle's not here to recount it for you. Granted, that assumes that Isabelle is actually, like, the modifier of which recognizes that change. Which I don't think is necessarily the case. Okay, well, either way, we gotta go move ourselves some flowers. To work on our awesome, super special area of awesome. So, let's go down here. Take that. And we got ourselves 1,000 bells. And I have enough to actually fill that hole, so we're going to do that. And screw it, we'll do 30,000 because why not? Worst case scenario, we make no profit. Best case scenario, we make a lot of profit. Okay, now I made this line here. This is kind of where I think we're going to round this area off. So it'll be like rounded to here, I think. So we basically have to clear this area out as well. By baby steps. We'll start by near the cliff, and we can sort of chip away at the cliff to ultimately get to where we need to go. So, I don't know if we can actually chip away at the cliff if the cliff has a hole on it. I know it's very, very anti-modifying the terrain if there's a tree near it. Or a flower, but I'm not sure if a hole would apply. Guess we'll find out. Gonna dig up these lilies of the valley, which are also called Jacob's ladders, I believe. That's the thing about all flowers. They have like 12 names. Like the minimum's 3. It's like you need the Latin name, the scientific name, and the common name. And then there's usually like a bunch more as well. But those are like the bare minimum number of names for flowers. Dig this up, and I'll dig this up. I believe this is going to get dug up. Oh, there goes my shovel. Okay. I don't necessarily want to fill this area up if I can help it, but up there with Drago might be a smart place to plant some flowers. I think there's some space up there. Climb, 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 climb. Let's plop these Lily of the Valley plants here. I wish I could just grow them, but you can't. Plants, 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 plants. Plants, 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 plants. Plants, plants, plants. Fireworks are very pretty. It's a shame we got a giant menu in the way, but it was a green flower. I think those are supposed to be wind flowers, and those were our starter flowers, so it makes me wonder if other areas would have different colored, or different shaped flowers, rather. I don't know. It would be interesting to see, though. Oh, I actually still need to be up there, don't I? But I do need a shovel, so I went down here subconsciously with purpose in mind, without realizing it. And that, too, has value. It would suck to have to run back down here because I forgot to buy another shovel. Hey, I will buy this painted shovel. Alright. And now we gotta go dig up some more flowers. Alright, so we need our shovel. We'll go dig up some more hyacinths. Like, I kind of have an idea to maybe, like, sort of cut this area off sort of diagonally. Maybe put a wall by the beach. That was pretty. To make this sort of a narrow pathway you need to get through. I'm not 100% on that idea, though. But, you know, baby steps. The more I clean this out, the more we're gonna have to address it, and eventually our plan will come together. Hopefully. Dig this up. And we'll dig this up. Unfortunately, all these flowers definitely gonna slow this down. And I don't have any fruit, so we can't deal with the trees right off. And that's gonna be an issue. Dig this up. Dig this up. Dig that up. How much space we have left? Still got some. Is there some behind this tree? Yes. That's okay. We'll get there. Looks like Tia's having an absolute blast. Good for her. I'm enjoying this too in my own way. Mostly in a way that means I can work on my island a little bit. But I also get to see the fireworks, so that's good. Plus I get to wear dealy boppers. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've gotten a couple balloons. I'm kind of curious as to whether or not you can order them from Nook through the catalog. Because if you get one of each, that would probably be sufficient. Although that said, I don't know how many there are. I just went until I started getting duplicates, which seem to be 12 items. Which also corresponds with the highest number he pulled, so I'm thinking there probably are just 12 things. Gonna plant this here. Gonna plant this here. I'm gonna plant this here. As I watch a pink explosion in the sky. It'd be good if you could order this stuff from Nook once you have at least one of each, because at least that way, if you have plans that involve them, it'd be easier to acquire. Rather than limiting them to this event entirety. That'd be kind of frustrating. That said, this game does nothing if not does it frustratingly. And that's a really awkwardly phrased sentence, but either way. Feels like everything this game does, it's to like the peak of frustration. I mean, I love this game, but it needs a lot of quality of life fixes. Pop that there. Pop that there. Pop that there. Put those away. And we go down to collect more flowers. Alright, we got our shovel. Alright, we need fruit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we need 11 fruits to move all these trees. I could take a look real quick just to check. Because I'm curious, because like I've got some balloons, and you know, getting more could be useful for a potential future thing, but at the same time, I'm not 100% on that idea. So I think stocking up on them right now might be a waste of time, especially if I'm not going to use them. Let's find out. Alright. Nook shopping. Special goods. Hold on, let's just search. Ball. Ooh. Well, we can get a balloon hat. Bunny Day balloon things, but we have to craft them, so no. Nope, if you want balloons, you gotta pay 500 bells a pop and hope you get one. That kind of sucks. Like I said, kind of like creating a garden of pinwheels would be kind of interesting. Still, I've got a few balloons. Not sure I need them, but I've got them. Alright, excuse me, Mary. I've got to go dig up some more hyacinths. I think I'm going to need to work on a custom design pattern for what I'm doing, because I just got a really good idea, or at least I think it's a good idea. But it's going to take some items and some custom design patterns at least. Right, fruit. I need like, well, let's say 12, just to be sure. And the trick is going to be getting them without losing them to all the flowers we've got buried elsewhere. There's 3. Where can we get another set of 3? Can we get ourselves 6? Ah! I knew I kept these around for something. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll go back to my initial assertion of 11. Should be this one. Okay, now we should be able to move those trees. The question is, where am I moving them to? And I don't have an answer for that right off. But we'll find a place for them. Okay, out of the way, purple bugs. I've got flowers to transplant somewhere. Okay, so we want to eat a bunch of fruit. 2, 3, 4, 5. And since I, can't do 11, we'll stop at 5. I'll pocket these evergreens. And we'll get them out of the way. Okay, and that one's a money tree. Just gotta find a place to put them now. Probably put one here. Put the money tree here. That'll probably grow. Probably being the operative term, but still. Okay. I'd be able to plant one here. Nope. Too close to the water, I guess. Which means this one probably won't work either. Yep, it's like rocks. You need like all 8 squares around your middle square to be empty. And I don't want to dump them all into the farm. I wonder. Hold on, that might not be clear enough. I'm curious. Can I? No, I cannot put cedar trees on the beach. Which I guess is at least accurate, but still. Get this rock, get it away from our skull. Although, there we go. That'll be there for now. Anyway. We'll have to move all these anyway. I don't like the cedar trees being anywhere that isn't elevated. I feel like they need to be at an elevated area. Kind of like an alpine tree type of thing. You know, it needs to be in as close to a mountainous region as you can create. Yeah, I can plant them that close together. Means I can probably plant one here. It's fine. Plant it. There we go. Alright. So let's get more of those trees out of the way. And then the rest of the flowers. Eat. Let's just recount to make sure we got the right number. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we got just enough. I'm still trying to come up with the exact area I want as like an entrance to this thing. I think I've got kind of a vague idea. Might need to use a ramp or two. Take that up. Take this up. I kind of have an idea for a thing with bridges, but again, you're limited to 8, and I think that that might also include the number of inclines I have, which is less than ideal. Okay. I mean, it's not ideal that I plant them all here or anything, but right now it's just a matter of I need space, so we'll do what we can. Well, I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff to make me like my island more. Like, I've got a dinosaur outdoor, like, museum exhibit that I'm kind of enjoying my building of, because I'm creating, like, all these monstrous dinosaurs with it. I got my own personal island that I'm trying to customize, although I need to go back and redo all of that. I'd like to create, like, a lake-type area, but that might be shelved just because of space. But what we're working on right now is probably the biggest project of the bunch, and it's sort of like a secret garden type area. Like, there's going to be like a secret path to get there, and then like I've got like a run-up area I want to build, and then like it's just going to be in this giant crater. At least that's kind of my initial plans. But I'm having a bit trouble with the cliffs. Cliffs are a bit tricky to work with. Especially if you want to, like, triple layer them to keep out looky-loos. You gotta, like, make them extra thick, which means, of course, you lose space in where you would enclose. But right now, I'm just sort of working on clearing out the area around it so that I can, you know, play around with the idea and try and figure out specifically how this is going to work. But ideally, like, starting here, it's going to be a bit of a wind-up, and then there's going to be, like, maybe a path around, sort of like around the crater, using some jumps or something, and then there's going to be, like, a sort of, like, incline into the valley, and then it's just going to be, like, flowers and, like, cool secret stuff. At least that's my idea. It might be a bit ambitious, but that's kind of what I'm shooting for. That said, we might also have to move an extra house. We've already had to move one for this thing. But we might have to move another as well. Take this up. Dig this up. Dig this up. But right now I'm just trying to clear off this upper plateau so I can just sort of carve the inner area a little bit better. Get a bit more of a defined idea of what I'm doing. Fortunately, I have so many flowers, I'm not sure I've got enough room for all of them when I have to transplant them. I got tons of room in my inventory. I mean, if I could put this stuff in my house's storage, that would be great, but I can't. Which is frustrating. And I feel like the only reason why you can't do that is that it's trying to adhere to some semblance of realism, in the sense that if you want these things to be alive, they have to be in the ground. Which, to be fair, I mean, there are plants that do grow without being in the ground, strictly speaking. But, I mean, it's also a video game, and you're letting me cram so much stuff into my random pockets right now. Why not just let me do that? It seems like a weird limitation. Same with trees. You can't put them in storage, and I feel like you should be able to. If only for the convenience of it. Oh, I think I still have room up by Drago's house. Excuse me, Celia. I gotta go plant some flowers. And there's our entire island's water supply. Feeding into the river below. Plants. 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 I'm genuinely surprised I've had this much room to plant all these flowers, honestly. Because I know I have a lot of them. Didn't think I'd be able to fit all these elsewhere. That might be my favorite firework right there, the one that, like, explodes into bigger explosions like that. That's pretty. Yeah, like that. That's cool. Alright, gonna keep planting this stuff. Okay. Now I'm thinking maybe... Oop, we got another fossil. Thinking maybe about sort of like walling off the area using like waterfalls as well. But again, that might reduce the amount of space we can actually work with, so that might not be the best plan. There's a lot of logistics here that you kind of just have to figure out as you go. And then realize, oh, that doesn't work. Well, crap. How do I fix that? The answer of which is usually, I don't know. Probably can't. But, here we go. Okay. Gonna dig this up. Oh, she's playing with a sparkler. That's cute. Gonna dig this up. Dig that up. And I'll dig that up. And that. And, yep. That's not what I wanted. There we go. I gotta pick this stuff up as well. How much space do we got? About half full. So we'll probably need at least 2 more trips. For space, I don't know that I have. Okay. I apologize. I have heard that's a thing. But unfortunately, I do have to get rid of these freaking flowers. Dig this up. Dig this up. Although, seeing all the repeated holes is giving me, like, vertigo as well. dig this up. And dig this up. Dig this up. Dig that up. I don't know where any of these are going. And since I might be modifying this area, I can't exactly just dump them there. Excuse me again, Celia. Please stop yelling at the wall. Kinda creeped me out. Oh, that was my custom one. Cool. Plop. Plop. No, still, I apologize. I don't go out of my way trying to, you know, freak people out or anything. It's certainly not my intention. Plop. 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 We might just barely have enough room up here for all the hyacinths. Plop. Plop. Plop this, plop this, plop this. That was a pretty one. Plop that, plop that. Oh, can't plant them that close to Drago's house. Climb, 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 climb. Ooh, elephant beetle. That's worth a fair number of bells. Better collect that. To the mighty Starnet. And we just tiptoe right on over to this guy. And then we swing. There we go. I think I actually already have that one. Got most of the bugs, actually. I'm hoping this month added some new ones. Yep, I already have the horned elephant. Okay. Just making sure I already have it deposited in the museum. Climb, 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 climb. Shovel! Okay. Get rid of this. And this. And that. And this. Basically just going to chop this entire chunk of island down to where I've got that line. I might have to rebuild it as we go. I do have the tool ring, but honestly I find it takes longer to use it than just to cycle through my entire thing, or actually honestly go into my inventory to select it. Like, I find the actual controls of the tool ring to be awkward. So I just don't use it. I think I've used it all of twice in my entire, you know, what, 4 months of this game now? Take this up. And this. And that. Am I running out of space? Yep, we'll have one more to go after this. And we'll take this up. That should be it. Oh, one too many. I got greedy, trying to fill my pockets. I'll be back for you. Okay, well, we'll plant it here. Just because I don't want to have to dig out the stupid ladder. Plop this. Plop this. This and this and this. I'm probably going to have to go through an inventory exactly how many of every color of flower I have, and just try and sort them to equalize them a little bit. Plants, although I know for certain I don't have any blue roses. Still have not been able to get them. But they seem to be the hardest to get out of all of them. Well, that and the lilies of the valley. Well, I've got quite a few of them. That up. And this. I've gone through 2 shovels already. Alright, I'm thinking this would probably be the line of where we start that. So I'm gonna just mark this with a rock, because a rock wouldn't normally belong there. So that'll be a marker telling me that there's something supposed to be there for when we work on the actual build up to the area. Excuse me, Nooklings, I need another shovel. I'll take this. I'm curious what this fossil is. Because right now there's only one fossil I need immediately. I wonder if it's that... So I've got at least one more Franken-Dino idea and I'm just missing one fossil for it. Well, that said, I think I've probably got room for one or two more after that. So I'll have to figure out how to utilize that space better. That said, I could probably fill like a food table for, you know, attendees of the outdoor exhibit or something. I better be able to carve down this mount without having to fill in all these holes. If I have to fill in each and every one of these, I'm going to chalk that up to this game once again, just enjoying not being remotely friendly to its player. Probably just have to restart so that they get filled in without having to, you know, actually bother. Nope, I guess I got them all. We got one extra fruit I didn't plan on having. Alright. Plants, 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 and we're gonna plant this. Okay. Start up the island construction. I don't think I missed one. We can take a look though. If I think the only ones I left are past the line. Yeah. Not gonna touch this line. That was cultivated intentionally just to sort of know where to stop. Nope, I got them all. Okay. So our next step is to grab our third completely legally distinct shovel from the rest so that I can start tearing down walls. Alright. So can I... Yay! I don't have to actually fill in those stupid holes. Good. Good, 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 good. Now again, this is just going to be a rough idea to help visualize what I'm doing, so I'll probably have to tweak the walls a little bit more when we're done, but at the very least, it's going to give me an idea of our space we're working with. Although, that said, I'm also entirely not sure what I'm going to do with this space itself. Like, I've got a couple ideas, and I got kind of at least a main idea I want to work with, but I'm not sure how to fill this space entirely. And if there's anything I can do to supplement it. I think that's going to be one of those things I'm just going to have to figure out as I go and just sort of as time passes mull over. I don't know what my shovel just bounced off of, but okay. I like that knocking down half of it's kind enough to open up the hole, or close it rather. Now I would like to have a wall, so we're gonna fill this up again. Whoopsie. Gonna fill this in. Although I think we need a distance of about 4 squares between the wall and the inside to prevent actually being able to see from the outside. So I might have to retweak all of this, but still. It is a little illogical for it to be filled in as we're destroying it, but still. You know, I find it bizarre that this, in the logic of the game itself, decides that we're still cutting these holes in half. But what can you do? So we probably need about 4 squares wide at least. But at least we're kind of carving out a path. What does that look like on the map? Like, what is that going to end up looking like? That's a pretty sizable little crater we're building. So at least it looks like, at least in terms of spatially on the map, we're going to have some room to work with, which is good. I wish I could just completely destroy this thing, though. It's like, you know, when I see something I actually want to round out, I'm not allowed to because of the rules of how this game is governed. And yet, here when I'm actively just trying to destroy bits, it's doing it by halves, thus making it take twice as long. That's just dumb. Still, at least we're gonna get to this area. I think I'm gonna just cut across. That said, we're probably gonna have to reshape it a little bit to make it rounder, because again, it is gonna sort of be like a crater, I think. And I think this is probably going to be about here, so just we'll let that path remain for the moment. Whoops. Oh well. Slowly gonna get there. Oh. I hate how everything works in this game. I love this game, but I hate it, but I love it. But I hate it. Everything about it. There's just so many ways this could work better than the way it's actually programmed to work. Okay. You know, and this is just how my brain works, that it's already freaked out about, like, every little thing, but, you know, I'm already panicking about what I'm going to do after I get this done. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to do this or make this work or how it's going to look at the end, but I'm still, like, trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do afterwards, and I just have no idea, and I'm already panicking about it. My brain is stupid. Panics about every little thing. Dig, dig. That said, I think for our little build up to this, we're probably going to have like a little canyon area as well. I'm thinking I might try and utilize the sort of in-game jumping mechanics for pathfinding. Because, I mean, someone put those mechanics in here. I feel like I should use them. Dig this up. Still gotta figure out where Octavian and T are gonna go. I mean, Octavian's currently on the beach and he seems happy, but I don't like him there. T is currently in the way, so I don't know what I'm doing with that just yet. Just let me take these out in one swing. Stop doing it by halves, game. Nope, 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 nope. There. Gonna fill this in just to make me feel a bit better about things. I could see jumping from scorpions, you know. In previous games it was a little bit worse because, like, your character actually jumped in shock, if I recall, before he actually got stung by them, so it was more like an immediate thing, but yeah. I've done that once or twice where I just, like, I exit a building and then there's just suddenly a scorpion in front of me and I'm holding a net so it's immediately hostile to me. And it's like, oh, come on. I feel like there should be something in the programming to prevent stuff from spawning right outside doors if you're holding a net or something. But the way they chased you in previous games was also a lot freakier. Like, they were a lot more aggressive, and they were a lot faster than they are in this game. And I don't think you could actually, like, walk up to them and catch them like you can in this game. Like, the moment they notice you, they would just chase you down. Whereas in this game, you have to have a net out, and you have to be within a certain radius of them, and you have to be, like, directly in front of them before they'll even bother with you. And we're gonna smash this cliff. How far are we? Oh, we're actually almost done this little area. Relatively speaking, anyway. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Fill that up. There we go. We still have this little area mostly enclosed anyway. Oh, that would suck to just have one spawn right next to you when you're just running around. That would be the worst. Gonna bury this, and this, and this, and this, and this. But I would like to have, like, very high walls on the crater just to make it a very, like, distinct thing that you can't look into from the outside. But that, of course, means I need the extra cliff space, which is going to ultimately limit how much space we have inside the area, which is a bit of a concern for me. I wonder. Let me try something. This might be faster. Okay, well, except for that one. Huh. Okay, so if we stagger them, it actually takes less swings. That's good to know. I don't know why I can't just decide to take out an entire square at once. Also not sure why I can't just round everything, but what can you do? So we're just going to stagger all these cliff breaks, I guess. Pop this one here. This. It's going to be a half, because of course it would be. Whoopsie. Break that down. This. This. And that. And that. I wonder if I just go through this, would that, probably would speed this whole thing up. Alright, let's tear this down. And this down. And that. Whoops, don't want to build, I want to destroy right now. I need to destroy so I can build. Don't you understand, game? I think because it's not connected to a secondary, it can't be a rounded piece. Yeah, the way things are built and destroyed in this game is peculiar, and the specific rules around it are not great. I wouldn't say they're inconsistent or anything, they're just rather unfriendly to players. Again, basically everything in this game needs a quality of life fix. Alright. I think once we get the walls up proper, which might not be tonight, I'm not sure, we'll figure it out. We'll probably kind of have to figure out what the space here is. Like, if we could find the direct center and figure out, like, the exact width and height of the area, that would be pretty good. And I could have done that already had I been, like, you know, counting this, but I was not thinking that far ahead, and I would have lost count. I know I would have. So let's fill that in. And that. And we'll leave that just as a area we can exit. So that's sort of what we're working with. Let's get out of here so that my little map pip isn't as intrusive as it presently is. And we'll get a good view of what we're really working with here. Okay, so it looks like that's a bit far back. We could probably actually build that wall up a little bit further and make the run up to the area a little bit nicer. So, where would be about the right place for that, though? I'm thinking probably around here. So, we build that up. Is it here, or is it the one behind it? Ah, so it's actually lined up with there. So here. Okay. So we could probably round the area out from here. And make the area prior the little run up. Oh no! Well, I hope you're okay. I've been dealing with blackouts a lot myself, actually. I was going to stream like 3 times yesterday, and the lights blacked out for about 10 hours. The first one was like 7 hours, because I think there was like a power plant problem, and then there was a bad lightning storm, so I couldn't stream at all yesterday. I got some stuff I need to do after this, but I'm hoping to stream again tonight, because I got some NES games I'd like to take a look at some point. So hopefully. Hopefully. Well, that's annoying. Fill this in. How round is that looking? It's not great. Okay, well, we're building ourselves out to here, I think, so. Let's try filling this in a little bit better. And take a look. Just to check. Yep, that looks like that's about the right height. Take a look at the fireworks while I check the map. Ah, that's a good one. Yeah, so I think that'll probably be, this'll probably be like the north edge of the crater, so it's just a matter of making it vaguely roundish from here. And taking advantage of this outer area as best we can. Now, I'm going to have to probably hollow out a little bit of this as well on the run up. Like I said, I'd like to make it kind of a canyon sort of thing. It sounds like you've got a bit of a thunderstorm going on. If you're hearing booms and your lightning, or your lights are going out. Well, that or something seriously messing with your breaker or something. This in. Currently it's very boxy, and I'm going to have to do something about that, but we've kind of got a general idea of the space we get to work with. That's a step in the right direction. Fill this in. Fill this in. I don't know what it could be if it's not thunder, then. This and this. And this. Gonna make this area nice yet. I'm just gonna figure out how. I'm not sure then. Well, you know, as it stands, I wasn't happy with my island, so I wanted to do some things that would make me like it more. That said, it's a big project and I'm very intimidated by it, but I'm doing my best to try and make it work. But this is entirely figuring it out as I go. Just do a little bit every day. Plus it gives me something to do for each day's stream, so that's a plus. And it means I won't have an island I hate at the end of the day, so that's also a big plus. But that said, this is going to take a while, I think. I still haven't gotten walls on every side yet. And that alone is going to be a frustrating time. Let's take a look on the map again. Huge amount of space, though. Definitely appreciate that. Okay. So we're probably going to have to round this out a little bit. So that's probably more than enough, I think. Well, you know, some of the best ideas you can get is just to look at other people and see what they're doing. And sometimes that can inspire you. And other times it's just a matter of seeing things with your own eyes or having someone give you suggestions. That too can be big, useful help. Okay, so I'm thinking probably be something like bury this. Just for the visual. Let's get further back so I can at least look at the map proper. So I would like this to be vaguely round-ish. It would help if I knew what the total distance here was. Well, I think that'll be a problem for later. Oh! And it looks like both my Joy-Cons disconnected, and for some reason one of them isn't even displaying a light on it anymore. Thanks, Nintendo! Your crappy controllers I just sent out for repair are still broken. Gonna bury this. This. That. And that will get buried. This will get buried. Whoopsie. I want this divot right here. That would be awkward looking. Bury this. That. That and this and that and this. Again, skipping a space. There we go. Alright. And then, should be able to round this off a little bit. I dig that up there. Okay. Round. 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 Well, sort of round anyway. Let's check it out over here, where I'm furthest away on the map. That doesn't look too bad. You know, and at least we've kind of got an idea of what we're working with in terms of space now. I would like to get this sort of area a little bit more under control. That's not bad. Yeah, well, it's hard to make something round in this game, mainly because in order to make a rounded shape with this creator, you need to have something covering two of its sides. So that'll work round, but the problem is you can't round this out, because even if you put this here, when you round this out, you'll take the other wall out. So I don't think it's actually possible to make a round object unless you made it absurdly big. But like I said, this is just a matter of creating sort of a general area and a general idea of the area I'm going to work with. And this at least gives me something of an idea. Although that said, I'll probably have to do something like that on this side as well. To about here, I'm thinking. But I think we did okay for now. Let's talk to Mary. How are you doing, Mary? Fireworks are very pretty. Well, it's not the best yet, but hopefully it'll get better. That's what this whole exercise is about. Did I get any new flowers? I didn't. Ooh, although I did get a red from an orange, which means I can plop that with the other reds, and hopefully that'll lead me to get a blue rose, which is what I really, really like. So I'll just plop that, I don't know, here, I guess. Actually, I think the best way to spawn rose, or flowers in general, is to stagger them, giving them a space in between and go diagonally. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Alright, we'll water this. And we'll water these so that we get more red roses that can turn into blue roses, hopefully. And more black roses because those give us orange ones and other cool stuff. My favorite villager is easily Pierce. He is my favorite villager of all time. He, when I first got my original copy of Original Animal Crossing, the day before my birthday, he was standing outside my door to give me a copy of Balloon Fight. And he's been my favorite villager since. And then my second favorite villager is Pearl, which I don't have, unfortunately. I'm trying to get her, though. And then after that, I don't know. I like Annabelle. I like Marina. Kind of like Drago. Let's see what this fossil is. What's your favorite villager? Oh, it absolutely is. My original Animal Crossing village, I had 3 favorite villagers, and then one left me, and I felt so betrayed by that. That I turned that love immediately into just despising her. But Pierce and Pearl are always my favorites. What do we got? Megaceros Skull, which I believe is the rhinoceros thing. Which doesn't help me right now. Unfortunately. Lolly's pretty cute. Actually, what is the dinosaur I'm looking for right now? Because I do not remember. And now I need to know. I must know. Or else I'll go crazy not knowing. I'd like to try and do something with, like, the raptor as well, but I haven't gotten any of their fossils for use outside the ones I just put in the museum. But I definitely have room for at least, like, 2 more fossils if they're, like, 2 fossils sized. Plesiosaurus? I don't think it's the Plesiosaurus. It might be, though. Yeah, I guess it is the Plesiosaurus. I'm looking for the skull to that, though. Oh well. It's always tomorrow. Excuse me, blithers. Might want to try and get some money, rock money, while I'm here. Axe, nets. I don't know why I have 2 nets. Here we go. Alright. Whoops! Oh, I forgot I ate a fruit. Well, that sucks. Oh, I'm gonna have to go fix this. Well, I'm trying to make my island super cool, although I just destroyed my rock formation skull. That sucks. Oh. Well, guess I'm gonna have to plop a bunch more stuff down to prevent rock spawns, I guess. But what can you do? Fortunately, there isn't many of them that I'm going to have to, because I got so many flowers everywhere. That's a big plus, I suppose. It's not that bad, actually. You can force where rocks spawn. It just takes a little while. It'll take about 1 day. All you need to do is block off every other potential place where a rock could spawn, which is actually not that big a deal. It really isn't. But that was frustrating. You know, I had 1 extra fruit from removing all those trees. And, you know, I was thinking, why do I have this extra fruit? And then I completely forgot, and of course, then I completely destroyed the rock. Ugh. It's frustrating, but tomorrow it'll be back. It will be, because where else is it gonna spawn? Like, literally nowhere can it spawn. Except for my crater, which I can just fill with random crap. So that's no big deal. That's something I can do on my own time tonight, I guess, because I just did the stupidest thing ever. But that's an easy enough fix. Ooh, rainbow stag. But yeah, mark my words, that rock will be back there tomorrow. But still, that's frustrating. Alright, I did that. I got myself that. Got my Nook points. Did I get my DIYs? No, I didn't. I should probably go get those at some point. It's not here. Excuse me, Mary. Oh, crap, that's right. This is in the way. Is that a big fish? No, it wasn't a big fish. Alas, not a big fish. Okay. So where is the DIY today? Ooh, an eel. I'm gonna catch that. Come on, Mr. Eel. There we go. Ooh, you're a new one. Well, that's going to the museum. Alright, so DIYs. Ooh, a shark. Maybe it's a new one. Pay attention to my bobber, Mr. Shark. Eh. There we go. Nope, just a great white. Oh well. And what appears to be a cyclomatus stag. I can catch this guy pretty easily. Just gotta go in slow and swing. There we go. Okay. So that's done. Still gotta find those 2 DIYs though. I'm just trying to think, who is it in their house right now? Not even a bug. I'll take it. I've caught a bunch of whale sharks. I think I actually have all the sharks right now. But I also don't know what fish get added in August. All I know is this one is new. Okay, so you're not offering a DIY. Who is? Because I'm genuinely going through every villager I have right now, and I'm pretty sure they're all outside. Mary's outside, Octavian's outside. Pretty sure Annabelle's outside. Yep. Pierce is outside, Drago's outside, Marina's outside. Oh, I know who it is. Okay. We'll go talk to Judy! Because she's the only person who could potentially have a DIY for us. Really? Just no DIYs today, I guess. Okay, that's fine. It's not like I really wanted them or anything. Except I did. Nice effect that you can get, like, the lighting from the fireworks inside of houses, though. I imagine that that's probably just a modification of the same rules that govern lightning in this game. Is there a DIY on the beach? Because I'm pretty sure I've checked all of the beach at this point. There's all our Franken dinos, but is there a DIY? Doesn't look like it. There we go. Oh, well, I appreciate the follow. I stream every night, so, you know, if you like this stuff... Finally! Freaking finally I get another piece of shell stuff. Anyway, you know, I stream every night, so, you know, there's gonna be stuff for you to watch. But, I'm glad you watched, and I hope you have a good night. I'm thinking about streaming again later tonight if I have time. I got some other stuff I gotta get done, though. Okay, so shell fountain, we need a giant clam and a stone. I think I can make that work. I don't think I have enough stuff to customize it, though, and that's going to be a problem, because I need to customize it. Okay. Oh, no problem. This is what I do. I'm just glad I can make some people happy with what I do. Alright, more eel. Get donated! Tell me everything about it, Blithers. It's a very cowardly fish. Alright. Well, that's all about that. Alright, so that's done. What else do I need to get done? I need to make this fountain, although I don't have the custom kits to customize it, I don't think, because if the other shell stuff is to go by, I need like 7. So that'll probably be tomorrow that I deal with that, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Now, we need a giant clam and a stone. Giant clam should be around here. And now we just need rocks. Rock, 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 rock. And it's right here. Okay. Now I would like to craft a new shell thing. Awesome. And then let's customize it if we can. I don't think we have enough for it. I think we need either 5 or 7. Yeah, we need 7, so this will be tomorrow. Oh, that's pretty. That's not what we're going to use, of course. Of course, we got to go with the classic Marina pink. But, yeah, that's pretty. Alright. Alright, alright. Anyway, I guess I've got some spaces to fill in to cause a rock to spawn where I need it to. But, that'll be it for tonight. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know we go live, because we do this every night, plus other stuff when I have the time, which ideally will be later tonight, yeah, if I get everything done. So hopefully. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see everything else I do, which is a lot of stuff. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is completely cock up my skeleton by having one too many fruit in my belly. I'm a little bitter about that, but on the bright side, we got new fish, we got to see some awesome fireworks, and we're working a little bit more and more on our special little project, so there's that too. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, Internet.